Boy in 3 words.
One word from each.
Our best album.
That's good.
That's great. Hey, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. What's the best thing about being a musician?
Well,
Right now, 2020 is probably not the best time to be a musician.
we have lots of time to make music.
Yeah, we have time to make music.
Yeah, you can create anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun, obviously. Like, we love playing music, grew up playing music, and now we get to do what we love for a living, and so that's a massive blessing. Where do you get inspiration to write your songs? Can you...
But also, it's why.
Why are they all painful and melancholic? Well, I don't really think they're that painful, you know. Some of them are, but not all of them. And especially not on Mama's Boy. I think that's one thing I'm really excited about is obviously Malibu Nights was a breakup album and it was what it was and that's awesome. But, you know, we didn't know what we were walking into in 2020, but we wrote all these songs in 2019. They happen to be all like really nice, like love songs. Like there's a song called Sad on the album, but it's not really sad, it's kind of a bop. And everything else feels really good and I'm excited because I don't think the world needs any more like sad songs or sadness right now.
What's your
current on repeat song?
I know mine. What is it? Baby It's You by London Grammar.
I was saying to me like a week ago. Can we get some quiet on set? What do you think of when you sing Malibu Nights? Well, at this point, I just think about how that's like a real big sing-along moment in the shows. So playing it without people feels empty and kind of sad. I don't like that, but yeah, I mean, it's a great song.
Yeah, that's a big one, mine.
Yeah,
It's fun thinking about the beginning of it too, in the studio. When you're playing it for people, it's amazing. You can think, oh, I remember when it was just the 3 of us in the studio making this thing.
yeah.
It's fun.
Do you know any Filipino words and can you, well, we know Mahal Kita Sobra, which is at least of that.
Yes, we did.
And Mahal Ko Kayong Lahat, which I guess is I love you all. So, we can say some things. What's the last show you binge watched? Okay, I'm obsessed with MasterChef, Gordon Ramsay. I've watched almost all 10 seasons. I watched them backwards because I discovered the show like in quarantine, which is a way to watch it. Silly. But like, I started season 10 and worked my way back. Great show. I'm learning a lot in the kitchen.
What are you learning?
You know, it really comes down to salt and pepper. It really does. Like, anytime, I call him Jeff. His name's Gordon Ramsay, but I call him Jeff Gordon Ramsay. Yeah.
That's good.
So anytime Jeff like critiques somebody, it's like, yo, what does that mean? It's always salt. And he's always telling people, taste everything. Those are the 2 lessons. Like when you're cooking, taste. What does it need? What does it need? I need salt. Or sometimes like, what does it have way too much of?
You guys gotta watch Indian Matchmaker.
Ooh. I just saw that on Netflix.
I also saw Love on the Spectrum.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, some precious shows on Netflix. Ted Lasso. I just watched on Apple TV Plus. Hilarious and awesome.
Yeah, great. TV's amazing. I also have what other shows like? Oh, have you ever Love Fraud on Showtime? Great. It's about a guy who marries like 50 different women and steals all their money and stuff. It's real. It's real. Yeah. So.
Sick. We got a few more questions. These are fan questions. We got a little fishbowl. You guys can pull them out one at a time. See how we do.
Alright. Do you have a favorite concert moment? You know, like, obviously there's obvious ones, like the 3 Nights in Manila, that was cool. But I feel like there's gotta be other ones that, you know, maybe it didn't seem as obvious. Let me try to think.
Like, what are some of the places we went to?
Like Detroit, for instance.
It just surprised us.
Yeah, Detroit's always been kind of a tough city for us. We played Detroit so many times. We started in the that
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews, the basement down there. And sometimes it can be tough, not a ton of people come out, but the last time we were there, it was an amazing show. It's things like that when you're on the road that really kind of mean a lot to you when something unexpected happens. It's positive.
Even our first time in the Philippines, that was a shock.
Totally, yeah. We had no idea what we were stepping into.
Cool. Take us there, Les.
Alright. Hey, what kind of songs and stories can we expect from your new album, Mama's Boy?
There you go.
I would say just uplifting tunes. Songs that make you think. Songs that make you appreciate the people around you.
You'll get to know us on this record. Where we come from.
Yeah, I think it's like a really introspective record. I think we tried to make an album that got better with every single listen. And I think we talked a lot about trying to write a modern classic, something that felt fresh but existed outside the frame of time and trend, if that makes sense. And I think that we might have just done it.
Let's see here. Question 3. What do you miss most about touring? Playing shows for you wonderful people. With my favorite people.
Don't throw back on that mic.
Just pick the same one.
Can you share an unforgettable moment from recording Mama's Boy? Yeah, lots of really great moments. We moved around studios several times, which it is what it is, and it was cool. It was something we had never done before. We started at Conway, which is in Hollywood, and then we moved to East West, which is where we're at right now. And then we worked at Barefoot, which is a studio that is owned by this guy named Eric Valentine, who produced all the early Third Eye Blind and even the Smash Mouth album and Taking Back Sunday, yeah, some bangers. And I think that studio is now being sold, which is crazy. So we're part of history with that. But all those little moments, we got to Jake played drums in the room here at East West, which is where the Beach Boys recorded Pet Sounds. It has a real special character and quality to it. I did some background vocals for Cowboy in there.
You some piano in there?
Did piano in there, did nobody else in there, so it's cool.
Who played on that piano?
It was Frank
Sinatra.
It was his piano.
Yep. Cool moment.
What's your top 3 musical milestones since the start of your band? I think one of the biggest early on was just signing a record deal. Yeah, that was a big deal for us. We really wanted that, so that's one.
Our first goal was to play South by in Austin, Texas, and we did that within our first 2 shows, so that was a milestone. Get a record deal. And then I think one milestone for me was to not have to work another job while being in this band. And just being able to actually do this for a living. So thank you so much because you guys did that.
We're full-timers now.
Yeah, we're on full-time.
Mom, keep that. What song is your favorite to perform live? I got some songs.
I know one of my faves.
Go ahead.
Hurricane.
That is good.
You go.
If You See Her is fun. There was a moment during tour last year where she started going out to the crowd and was getting mauled, but it was awesome. And it's a good way to keep people engaged and locked in.
One we haven't played in a second, but I listened to the other day is Tampa. That one was super fun.
It's great.
Throw it back.
If you could redo a line from one of your previous songs, what would it be and why? Okay, wow, that's crazy. We have this song called I Still Talk to Jesus, and at the very end I switch it to or I go, you might not believe it, but I still talk to Jesus, and it tags, I know that I need it, so I still talk to Jesus. But I wish I said, I know that I need him. That would have been nice. But
You told me that the other day.
I missed that one. So here's what it is. Still works.
It's still beautiful.
Still.
Is there a song from another artist in history that you wish you had written and performed? I mean, count them up. Goodness. What would I pick? I'm just gonna pick something random that no one knows.
Do it.
Red Rain, Peter Gabriel. Killer song. Gorgeous.
It's an impossible question, really.
Yeah,
What would you say?
any
The
beautiful.
reason by who's saying?
Is that Gravity John Mayer?
Yeah.
Crazy. Apart from these 4 released songs from your new album, do you have a song that you're excited to share with your fans? I'm going to say we got a song called Anything For You that is going to tug on those heartstrings.
I agree. I think it's my favorite one.
Oh, get ready.
Yeah.
We're done.
Sick.
Empty bowl. Thank you.
The bowl's empty, but our hearts are filled.
Oh, I was thinking that exact thing.
That is a writer. Okay. Okay.
Last
3, 2, 1.
Sorry.